Hey fooders! Today we are going to be spicing up a traditional summertime classic with honey chipotle grilled chicken. Let's get in the kitchen and see how it's done. I don't know about you guys, but I'm really not a fan of dry chicken, so we're going to do a marinade because the high heat of the grill does tend to dry out the chicken a little bit, and this marinade will seal those juices in and bring all the flavors together so when it hits the heat, it will be nice and flavorful. So we're going to start with chopping up some cilantro and putting it into our food processor or blender. Then we're going to come over to 5 cloves of garlic, and you can do just a rough chop on this because they are going to be blended and processed, so no worries there. You can just put all the garlic in there, just give it a quick chop there. Then we're going to roll a lime. We're rolling it to get the juices really flowing because everybody hates a dry lime. See that? Look at all that juice. So we're going to juice a whole lime into our food processor or blender. The citric acid in the lime is really going to make those muscle fibers break down in the chicken and keep them nice and juicy. Next, we're going to take 5 chipotle chili peppers packed in adobo sauce. You can find these canned in the Hispanic section of the grocery store. A chipotle pepper is actually just a dried jalapeno, so the adobo sauce is actually a vinegar-based sauce with spices and herbs that is to rehydrate them. But we're going to remove the seeds here because the seeds are where the heat is, and I'm actually going to keep a few of the seeds just because I like some heat, but if you don't like as much heat, just take as many of the seeds out as you can. And again, like everything else going into this marinade, you don't have to worry about chopping it too precisely because the blender is going to do the work. Just help it out a little bit. Next, we're going to take a yellow onion and chop half of it. And again, just roughly. We don't need to get too wild with it. But we're going to do a coarse dice on it. Next, we're going to take 2 tablespoons of a local clover honey. We really enjoy supporting local businesses just to see them thrive and flourish. It's really cool. But any honey will work here too. Then we're going to take 2 teaspoons of a mild chili powder. I wouldn't use a chipotle chili powder in this since we already have the chipotle peppers to bring the heat. Followed by this, we're going to do 1 teaspoon of cumin. And these 2 flavors together really are the backbone of Mexican cuisine. And there is a Mexican flavor to this chicken even though it's not traditional. Lastly, we're going to take a tablespoon of that adobo sauce that the chipotle peppers were packed in. It's going to give it that extra little smoky punch. And then follow it by a 1/4 cup of water just to help everything to blend together. And then a drizzling of olive oil, probably 3 or 4 tablespoons. You're going to want to blend this now for 45 seconds to a minute just to get everything nice and pureed until there's no chunks at all remaining. When grilling, I like to use chicken thighs, and I just remove the bone just because it's less expensive, but you can buy it deboned already, or you can also do this with chicken breasts, but the thighs do tend to keep it a little bit more moist on the grill. So let's take our beautifully colored marinade and pour it right over our 8 to 10 chicken thighs. And we're going to just massage them together to get it all nice and incorporated and get marinade around every nook and cranny of the chicken. Now that all of our chicken is covered in delicious marinade, we're going to cover it in saran wrap and place it into the fridge to marinate for 3 to 4 hours or as long as 24 hours. But Anything longer than that and you're going to get way too much flavor on it, so just try to do it within that 24-hour window. We're going to bring the chicken out to our grill that we have preheated to medium-high heat for about 10 minutes, and we're going to place the chicken skin side down. We're going to cook them skin side down for only about 5 minutes over the heat or so, and then we're going to switch them to indirect cooking, which will really render the rest of that fat and treat your grill kind of more like an oven. At indirect cooking, you're going to reduce one side of your grill to low and transfer all of your chicken to that side after that 5 minutes. That's going to finish up the cooking process. And there's a lot of fire there, but we really like that char, so it's okay. Now that we've transferred all of our chicken over to the other side and we've flipped them to be skin side up, I like to put the remaining marinade and brush it all over the tops of the chicken just to get all the flavor that we can out of it. We're going to cook them on this side for another 10 minutes or so until a meat thermometer stuck in the thickest part comes out at 165 degrees. Don't poke all the way through though, or else you're registering how hot the flames are, and 300 degree chicken is pretty dang hot. And there you have it, a delicious honey chipotle grilled chicken, perfect for any summer occasion. Thank you guys for watching. We really hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. See you guys next time.